We're out here on the trail we haven't been on in a while. Alrighty, back on the road. Forget my leash here. Yep, one leash, two dogs. Many of these trail walks that I get to I manage to get through them with zero leash time. I say that as if it's some sort of wonderful accomplishment, but it's a little bit of a testament to dog's behavior. But this trail is from the parking lot. It's about a 10-minute walk down the road, so I put them on a leash for that section. Oh, I can hear them up ahead. I think they went onto the stream. Hopefully there's a bit of water in it. Yep, there they are. In the water. I hope it's not too gross. Hey Milo, that is gross. Get out of there. It's barely running. Put the pooks, it drinks too much of that. Just hold on. Main Creek is up here, guys. Dried right out. There's a little bit of water there just from the rain last night, but geez, we need some rain for a couple of days. Not that that's advantageous to our trail hiking agenda, but okay, so this area just kind of loops back and forth, much of the same as the last 10 minutes, so I'm going to skip it. To a T in the trail here. Just get this on camera. So running this way is the main trail. And I think the first time that's where the north, wherever, that trail comes through here, and there's a parking lot at the other end. And we're doing that one hopefully in 2 days if all goes well. But we were going down this way for quite some time, that way. Then I noticed a little bit of a trail here one day. Oh, let's give it a go. And it started winding up the hill and everything. Oh boy, I don't know where this is going. Going to someone's property or something. But no, sure enough, when we got to the quarry, just went through the quarry and it connected back up with the main trail. So that's one of those nice little side trails on this system, this part of the system that adds a lot of value in terms of keeping it somewhat fresh. I mean, anybody knows, if a dog owner knows that you walk your dog the same route every day. If you do that, Moose is having a dump, so I'll just leave that out. So if you're walking your dog every day and you follow the exact same route, it's not bad for the dogs, because the dogs like routine, and they like instruction, they like routine and whatnot. But for the owner's sake, I mean, the worst thing to do is get to a point where you... Oh, I got to take a sidebar here, because in a previous video, we were on the south part of this trail. I think the video was called Chaos and Destruction or something like that. But there was a part where there was a washout bridge, and I was wrong about that. This is the bridge that I was imagining at the time, because this one partly washed out, but it's still usable. I'm surprised that the storm that took out the bridge on the south trail didn't finish this guy off. It does look a little treacherous. Just kind of slippery. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. You do the same walk with your dog every day, just for the owner's sake. It's probably not always the same. You may run into different people, or you may run into the same people if you go at the same time every day. And that may be a good social gathering. I've come across a few groups that do that. Retired folks who meet up in the park on a regular basis, talk about stuff and whatnot. If that's happening, that's great, because that automatically introduces some variety. But if you're like myself and you're walking your dogs alone most of the time, if you do the same thing all the time, it can become tedious to the point where you don't really feel all that much like doing it, and that's not a good place to be. So that's the time to mix it up somehow. Anyway, I'll finish that one. We're at our pit stop here. If I remember, I'll finish that conversation. We're at our pit stop here. Milo's already in the water. She's snacking on some grass. I'm going to evaluate how bad the pockets are full of pears. Take my pears out to get to my dog treats. Now Moose is snacking on the crabgrass. Still no salmon up here yet, though. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'd be very surprised if there was salmon. Hang on. I'd be surprised if there was salmon up this far, because if I recall, there's a dam down that way. I only have one left, guys. Take an odd number. Oh no, there's two. Here. Milo, you're gonna cut this one before Moose does. Come on. Oh, I gotta break a piece off for Moose. You got crud all over your face, Moose. Burrs and stuff. Okay, go cool off while I chat with the neighbors. Go play. He doesn't overheat like Milo does. It doesn't matter. The pear's back in the pocket here. Yeah, down there, down that way. There's a big dam. And we may see it on the way out. If not, it'll be on another video. I never looked up or looked into the purpose of that dam, except for the fact that it creates a little bit of a lake behind it. I mean, it's not generating power that I could see or anything. So I don't know the purpose of it. Sometimes I run into people that are sightseeing in that area there, and I'll ask them next time if they know why that dam is there. Anyway, why I mention it is that it's a significant dam. I'd be very surprised if even salmon, as tenacious as they are, could get past that dam. That's why we're saying it's unlikely to see any salmon during the run this far north. Alright, so that give or take marks about the half, that rest stop there, give or take marks about the halfway point. And because of the nice variety of trails here, we don't have to stop at a point and turn around and backtrack. It's all fresh trail for today. There is a point near the end where, you know, I'll take the same section in out as we did in. But for today, this is new. Quite a few bridges. Back to the north part, there's a lot of little bridges. You can see some people have put effort into making this somewhat reasonable. A lot of these boards are broken and it is in need of some maintenance. It's still 100% usable. Bugs. The bridge. Screws sticking up. I was thinking it would have been with a little hammer and knock those screws out so the dogs don't catch their feet on them, people don't trip on them. And all of this from up to so nice here. Forest on the left, a little bit of undergrowth, and forest to the right by the stream. Tons of undergrowth. And no concrete. Although I'm quite fond of concrete, I made concrete stairs in the front of my house. Concrete has its place and it's not in the forest. What are you guys after there? Hey? Just inspecting? I can't stand in one place for long, guys, so... Oh, okay, you follow along when you can. I've been in this part where the reason we're going this way, well, because the dogs did, but this here, winter time is pretty odd, especially when it snows, or spring even is worse when the snow melts. It's just a slosh pot. Holy jamolies, bugs are crazy. I gotta pick it up a bit. Yeah, if you're going hiking in the forest, stick to the deep woods off, or something with beet. I think it's called Ben's. It's an orange bottle with beet, because off with the tropical fruit is doing nothing. Gotta watch the dogs here, because that's really just a swamp in there and branches. Let's see if we get stuck. Moose, Milo, out of there, come on. I've learned that Milo's handle himself very well in very difficult conditions, but I just don't care for him slopping around in the swamp. Another tree here that the friendly neighborhood trail cleaners cleaned up a while ago. Yeah, that was, we used to have to go over top of that log. Not that I really care, it wasn't that hard, but see, it would possibly be for some folks. Okay, break out of that area. Maybe start catching a breeze soon. Okay, I'm just going to leave this area be and maybe put a song on. Not too far. Yeah. Boy. Milo. Come. Milo. Milo, come. Come on. Just a general recall there, Moose. Okay, go ahead. Ooh. Not supposed to be that warm today. It's not, it isn't that warm. It's just so humid. I'm starting to sweat. But you don't mind, but that just attracts more bugs. Alright, back to the main trail. I think we were on this on the way in. Yes, we were. We came from that way. And I'm just going to go check this out. As I mentioned earlier, the dam. I don't want to go without getting some of that on the video. Now we've gone this way before. Maybe one of my, I might have one in my regular non-bush babble videos where we've taken the trail. There's a trail, I'll show it to you, just by the dam up here. That pretty much takes the creek almost all the way back to the road. I didn't even know it was there. It's actually Milo that pointed it out. And if I was looking for a trail, I would have found it. No, but I wasn't looking. I just came to take a look at the dam one day. And Milo started down the way. Oh, there's a trail there. Not a very well used trail, but it is a trail. go in the water. You can get out of there, Milo. It looks a little deep. Yeah, he's fine. So here's that dam that I mentioned. That area here, which looks fantastic for fishing. You could get even a kayak in there or something. I don't know if there's any fishing here, any fish in there. I can't see. Milo was just in that water, so he probably would have. There's minnows, but I haven't seen anybody fishing here. Great pit stop for ducks and things. Here's that dam that I was talking about, which I'm not too sure the purpose of. And the steel along the side, you can see right there that the dirt is right up there. You can also see that there's a concrete underneath there, so maybe there is water going underneath and it's generating power, but I don't see any power lines. I don't see anything. So if anybody watching knows the purpose of this dam, let me know. I wonder if that would be too much for salmon to get up. Maybe not. I would love to be here during the salmon run and see what's happening, which isn't too far off. We should be starting any time now at salmon run. Yeah, it's easy to miss. We're not going that way, Milo. No, not today. That's just way too buggy, because that is a hard trail. But Milo pointed that trail out to me quite some time ago. Do that one another day when I'm better equipped with some DEET. Ooh, the sun's coming out. This part isn't very exciting, so skip it.